Hi guys, thanks for tuning back into my channel. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, I want to say welcome. And if this is not your first time returning to my channel, I'm going to say welcome back everyone. So guys, I am so pleased to make this video. I know it's been a while. I still have some things going on post-grad, but I am so excited to be making this video for you guys today. So I have officially finished school. But of course, you know, guys, the studying doesn't stop there. I'm still preparing and getting everything together to take my NCLEX. And I will be doing another video on the resources that I'm using for NCLEX. So that's a separate video. But today, I would like to show you my wonderful diploma. So this is it. It looks so good, guys. I received this last week and I'm so thankful and so blessed to have received it. You know, throughout school, let me back up. My journey began on August 16th of 2021. And I graduated on May 25th of 2022. And the pinning ceremony was July 27th. And this experience has just been so phenomenal. You know, I had great support surrounded around me, and I just remained positive throughout the beginning up until I passed my NCLEX. So guys, today this video is going to be short and sweet, but I know I've been getting plenty of requests from my subscribers. You know, they wanted to know how I was doing after graduation, you know, what are some of my plans. So this is what this video is all about. To my two lucky winners, I just mailed out your packages this morning, so hopefully you will be receiving your gifts by the end of this week or the early part of next week. So thank you for your patience. You know, I have a lot of things going on, you know, besides trying to get you guys gifts out. So I thank you for just bearing with me and just being patient. Okay, so my first little note, it says my general feelings about school. Like I said, this program was a year. A great school overall. From my home to the school is about 35-40 minutes, so not extremely long for the commute. Great instructors. The only cons that I would have about this school is the clinical locations. My clinical locations, well, one in particular, was like an hour and 10 minutes away. So that was the only pro that I had about this particular school. Now, if there's anybody in North Carolina area, and if you are looking into, you know, starting the school, the name of the school that I went to was Vance Granville Community College. It's located in Henderson, North Carolina. A beautiful campus. I mean, it is so beautiful. We had our graduation on the campus right in front of the gazebo. The gazebo was really pretty. It's just a beautiful experience. But just the only downfall is like the clinical locations. You know, if you live closer to the school, of course, the clinical location will be much closer to you. But me, on the other end, I am 40 minutes away from the school. And then I had to drive another 30-40 minutes to get to the facility that I had to do my clinical rotation in. And that was the first semester. That was the only long distance drive that I had to that location. My second and third semesters, they weren't as long as that one. They were maybe like 30 minutes away. So throughout my entire 3 semesters, I did my very first rotation for clinical was at a long-term care facility. Second semester, we were at a local hospital, and I was on the med-surg floor, which I think was my favorite. And then the last semester, I did precepting at a local hospital, and that was part of an endocrine clinic and a GYN clinic. And then I did my OB at a separate hospital. Guys, I don't like OB. OB to me is just too slow. One day we went in, we didn't have a baby. We didn't have, you know, that, what they call couplet, the mom and the baby. I mean, one day we were basically just sitting there, you know, just chit-chatting, you know, reviewing for the test that was coming up and just talking about our future plans. But when we didn't have a patient that day, we did have a little scenario based, and my instructor, she's so lovely. She gave us several pages of scenarios that we could use. And so that helped out a lot. But other than that, guys, OB is just not for me. The beauty of going through your clinical the beauty of going through your clinical rotations is that you get to weed out the ones that you like and the ones that you don't like. So my favorite, of course, like I mentioned, is med-surg. I do like long-term care, and of course peds. And I would like to give ER a try, because I know some LPNs can work in the ER. We just can't take care of unstable patients. But yeah, those four I would really look forward to working in. Now, the ones that I would not like to work in, of course, number one is mental health. Anything dealing with mental health, I do not want any parts of it. It's just, to me, when we did our rotation, I don't know why I keep saying when we did our rotation through the mental health facility, it's like I was just on edge, you know. And this was an adult facility, so it was like from 18 and up. And the whole time, I mean, I'm just tense like this, you know, constantly looking over your shoulder. And you don't want to let the client see you, you know, anxious or scared. But hey, when I'm feeling like that, I'm going to go into a closed area and I'm just going to wait it out until the scene is safe. We've seen several instances where, and there were a lot of schizophrenia patients there. So, you know, I guess they heard voices and started hallucinating. So they kept getting into confrontations with the other clients. So I was like, Lord, this ain't for me. So, of course, mental health, I would not like. Of course, OB, because it's too slow. Guys, I'm the type of person I like to keep moving. You know, I like to stay busy because that makes time go by fast. So when I'm constantly just waiting for something to do, that's just not fun for me. So mental health, OB, I don't think I would like labor and delivery. I don't think I would like postpartum, mother baby. None of that. That's just not my stilo. I like somewhere where the action is, like ER, ICU, you know, fast paces. So that's the beauty in your clinical rotations. Now, where I'm working now, or some places that I would love to work. Now, right now, you know, guys, I'm still working in my pediatric clinic. And just a little update on that. The offer that they gave to me or proposed to me, I turned it down because it is just not acceptable. And I know a lot of people tell me don't go into nursing for the money. Yeah, that's true, because the money is an incentive. But when it comes to paying bills, supporting your family, you know, keeping your household afloat, you do have to consider the money, because what they offered me is not enough. And I know I'm worth more than that. And I saw a little cute thing on Facebook the other day. It says, know your worth and then add tax. So that's when I read that email and I saw the amount that they were going to offer me, I immediately turned it down. So guys, you know your worth, add tax. And, you know, I'm going from a CMA level 2 to an LPN, which I know CMAs and LPNs typically do the same duties. It all depends on where you work, I know. But LPNs do bump up a little bit more on the pay range. Now, I'm not dumb, and I have done my research. So guys, when you finish LPN school, do your research as to what some of these hospitals or clinics are offering, or long-term care facilities are offering. And then if you have to negotiate, do it, guys, because we out here, you know, inflation is here. Gas prices are rising. Food is rising. You know, we got to have some kind of, you know, balance. So just keep that in mind when you're looking for jobs. Know your worth and add tax. Okay, so my plans are to pass this NCLEX on my first try. You know, that's just me. I'm hard. I've always been hard on myself. So I feel like I passed that NCLEX on my first try. I don't care if it takes me to the whole 145 questions, as long as I pass. That's the main thing. Then once I pass the NCLEX, oh, I'm coming right here, getting in front of my computer, and I'm going to start applying to as many agencies as I can. Now, I know I've been seeing a lot of YouTube videos on here that advises people not to jump to agency as soon as you graduate. I can understand that if I'm headed into an area where I don't have any experience, but I do have adult experience and I do have peds experience. So those two places I will be applying to. And also I have given out medicines throughout my 3 semesters in nursing school. So once you do go and work at a long-term care facility, you will have a trainer, and that trainer has to train you adequately. So my job is, when I start working with that trainer, is to have my little handy dandy notebook and make my notes. And I'm a great note taker, so that's not a problem. So they're not just going. Now some agencies, you know, they will just send you to the wolves. But if they do that, then I'm going to be well familiar with that particular specialty, like adult, you know, internal medicine and peds, because I do have 10 plus years in experience on both. So I would love to work in a long-term care facility, PRN, through an agency. And I would also like to work, like be a floating nurse through the 2 specialties that I just mentioned. So that would be great. And you know, for LPNs, the money maker is long-term care facility. So I'm ready to start making some money, guys. My future plans as far as my education. So right now, once I pass the NCLEX, I will be a licensed practical nurse. All right, I'm giving myself a 2-year limit to go back and get my either get my RN in associate degree nursing, or if I can find a school that does the LPN to BSN, I would love to do that. That way, after I get my BSN, I'm done, guys. I'm 43, so if I'm giving myself a 2-year limit, I'll be 44. So hopefully the fall of 2024, I'll be going back to get either my RSN or my BSN. So that's basically my plans for right now. My ultimate goal was to be a nurse practitioner, but then that's 2 more years on top of that. So guys, time is short. I'm ready to get out here and start making this money so that I can accomplish some more goals that my husband and I have. And so we can just, you know, just be set, be comfortable in our living standards, and then the sky's the limit. My last little note is my feelings about NCLEX. All right, guys. So, you know, when I first started school, I've never been an anxious person. Only time I really get anxious is when I know I'm done and I'm getting ready to hit that submit button. But over these last few weeks, rather, my test taking strategies have improved. You know, I've been able to concentrate on my breathing. I've been able to just pause, take a deep breath, and just keep my eye on the prize that I know, you know, going in with confidence. That's the main thing. And, you know, I've always remained confident, remained positive throughout my entire nursing journey. So my feelings about NCLEX is that I'm going to pass. You know, I'm going to come out of that building knowing that I have passed and that I am a licensed practical nurse. And good thing about that is once you take the NCLEX, you can do the Pearson VUE trick. Right now, I don't want to rely on that because I'm seeing a lot of posts on Facebook about, you know, it's saying that they're passed, and then when they actually get the official notice, they didn't pass. So that's kind of scary. And so I don't want that to happen to me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into that test confident that I will pass, and that I am a licensed practical nurse. So I am going to patiently wait and get my actual results from the Board of Nursing in 48 hours. I say that now, guys, but I probably end up doing it. No, I'm not. So, guys, I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to wait patiently for those 48 hours to get my official results. And also, another tip. I'm seeing a lot of people on Facebook posting that today is my NCLEX day, guys. Or I test on such and such day. Don't do that. Don't do that. I've never done that. Even before, you know, when I was taking my TEAS test to get accepted into the program, I never told anyone when my test day was. And I'm not going to let nobody know when my NCLEX day is, you know, because I think that's added stress to your day. You're already stressed driving to the facility because the facility that I'm going to is maybe 35 minutes away. So it's fairly close. And then when you get there, I heard that the room is really, really cold. So you got a lot of factors that's already going against you anyway. So you don't need your phone going off, people telling you good luck. You know, it was hard for me, but I think you got it. Avoid all that and just don't let anybody know when your official NCLEX day is. So guys, that is all for this video. I am on 16 minutes so far. So I just wanted to come on here and just give you guys a quick update into my life after graduation and after pinning. I have been just getting into my office and just doing at least 100 practice questions a day, because that's the key, guys, to NCLEX, is doing as many practice questions as you can. And I'll probably go ahead and try to get my my NCLEX resources that I'm using. I want to go ahead and get that video out by the end of this week, because I have 3 main resources and I don't want to go over 3 that I'm using, because 3 is enough. And right now I'm at the point where either I know this information or I don't. And as many practice questions as you do on a daily basis, you're going to see a lot of familiar things as you read these practice questions. So guys, I hope that you will continue to rock out with me from now on until I finish my entire nursing journey. And when I do reach 500 subscribers, I will be doing another giveaway. And so I want my channel to just keep growing and flourishing. So guys, please just like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already, because there are more great content that's coming your way. So guys, I will leave you at this spot, and be blessed and be safe.